on.
Alright guys, welcome to it. Yours truly Ultra Simmo DJ Anna. This is the Glam Jam team. And of course it is time for some
Chit chats.
Yes guys, so welcome to it. I hope you guys having a wonderful day so far. We are late, but I mean
We here. Welcome. If you guys are now joining us, we are live on Chit Chats.
Yes guys, so it's a special edition of Chit Chat today. We have one of our good friends. You know what? We'll get to her in a little while. Alright, we'll get to her in a little while.
Not yet. I mean, you all know who our special guest is. But right now, we need you guys to share the link, share it up, invite all your friends, press the like button, press the hearts, and welcome everybody in because we live, we here, and we pumping with you guys just to talk a little bit, have some fun. Come in. Yeah, see the numbers building up. So just keep coming in and sharing the video. We need you guys to share it up to everybody.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do, guys, make sure you start a little watch party, whatever the socials, everybody in the comments already. Let us know where you are checking us out from in the whole wide world, and if you're hearing us loud and clear, just say yeah, loud and clear. You guys are hearing us, and then also, of course, people, you can always check us out. Of course, you know I rock my merch today. I rock my watermelon sugar. I know what you're wearing on there.
I have my Chit Chat merch.
Yeah, Chit Chat. So you guys can get yours at asitabeauty.com. Also, Anna's makeup, face mask. You see, my face now oily, actually shining and glowing here.
Okay, so I hear again too much echo when we talking there.
Alright,
So let me see. Are you guys hearing us? Let us know where you're hearing this echo from.
Right. This ain't echo.
Are they hearing us loud and clear now? The echo gone?
Alright. So I've seen some people saying loud and clear. Shout out to everybody who is locked on and checking us out.
Tell us, is the feedback still there? You guys still getting it? Or are we looking good there? We sounding good? You hearing the feedback? There's a delay and massive echo.
Alright. So okay, I work in the controls here.
I don't know how come I'm getting all this feedback, boy. Where are getting this echo from?
Right, so I think that hopefully should be better there. Just drop some mics there. So hopefully that is right.
What about now? See if it's any better.
Alright, shouts to Krishna from Ottawa. Yes, shouts to the Guyana team.
You're getting the echo. Give me a little updates. Keep sharing the video, guys. Invite everybody in.
Right. Some people saying loud and clear, Anna, so we'll just have to speak a little bit more into the mics. So yeah.
Let's see.
And we'll be good to go. Alright, of course we're gonna do some yeah, I feel I dropped the mics too much. Right.
Good. Are you hearing us now? Okay, I seen us sounding real good. But I still seeing some feedback. What's going on? All you have to tell me now. Is it good now? We are right there?
Alright, so some people saying we are all good, just a little bit of reverb, so hopefully we're not too bad.
Okay, good. That's perfect. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, technically, we're going live. This is how things happen, all right? So people, you know, Chit Chat is basically where we just come, relax, rock back. Today's not the Friday Night Live pump.
No, it's not the Friday Night Live pump, but it's just a space for us to all discuss and, you know, have some fun. And yeah, as the name says, it's just a Chit Chat. And we invite some of our good friends to come in, hang out with us and hang out with you. And we want you guys to get interactive for sure. So definitely invite all your friends in so that we could do this Chit Chat.
Yeah, make it memorable. All right, so we're gonna talk plenty history, some bacchanal, good talk, good vibes, and everything. So, all right. So, as Anna said, share it up. Shouts to everybody who's also on YouTube checking us out. So, big up to the YouTube crew, right? True. Big up to the YouTube posse.
Yeah, we live on YouTube right now too. So, you guys, hi to everybody on YouTube locked on right now. And as I said, we have real things to do because your sale jokes, you guys submitted the sale jokes during the week, and I saw a million sale jokes. There's real sale jokes. We're not talking about sales, real sale jokes.
Yeah, so let's get into the stale jokes now because people sent the stale jokes. They decided to send the stale jokes from all over the place. So we have these stale jokes for people, and it's amazing. All right, so all right, I'm gonna pull up to the post here with all these stale jokes. So shouts to our listeners. Shouts to Liam Abdulana. Liam was like, "Hey DJ Anna, hey Ultra Simmo. What did the crab say when he fell down the Taj Mahal steps?"
What did the crab say when he fell down the Taj Mahal steps?
Yeah. He said, "Mahatma Gandhi."
Oh gosh, man. How you mean?
Shouts to Natalia Duki. Natalia Duki, she was like, "Hey DJ Anna, did you hear Enrique Iglesias doesn't buy houses.
Enrique Iglesias doesn't buy houses.
Nah, he doesn't buy houses. But he does buy land though.
Wow. I love that though. How you can give that cricket, Simmo? What do you mean?
I want steal.
That's a good one, Simmo.
Alright. Shouts to top fan Dale Cedeno. He was like, the stale jokes on Chit Chat does have me weak like 7 days.
Wow.
Oh gosh. I'm weak like 7 days. Yes. Oh gosh.
Hey, keep sharing up the video, guys. Come in, and don't forget to press that like button and the hearts right now. Let's get some more people coming in. We over 700 viewers right now, so let's get it up to 1,000. Keep sharing it up.
Shouts to Mahindra Mathura. He's like, after having such a wonderful summer, did you know that Humpty Dumpty had a great fall?
You're ridiculous. All ridiculous. All real stale boy. All ALISON backstage and ALISON laughing right now, you know. What can I tell you?
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, yeah.
Sabo, really, man? Okay, let me give all you one. What do you get when you mix English class with alcohol?
What do you get when you mix English class with alcohol?
Hey, I'm not telling all you do that, especially when all you on Zoom classes.
English class with alcohol?
Yes, what do you get when you mix English class with alcohol?
I don't know, what you get on, huh?
Tequila Mockingbird. Get it? Tequila Mockingbird.
Oh, gosh.
That's a good one, Simmo. What do you mean?
Diana, really, that's serious.
Simmo, you know I used to be a banker.
You used to be a banker?
Yeah, but then I lost interest.
Crickets.
Why are you giving me crickets? I bet it was a good one.
You lost interest.
I can't even tell you, though. I'll just keep sharing the video, invite your friends, let's get the viewers up, and let's just pump and having some fun with you guys. We started off with the chit chat with the steel jokes, and of course we have ALISON Hine. She's backstage right now waiting to join us.
Shouts to Sophia Gian. Sophia was like, hey Diana, why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
Why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
Because she'll let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, they're really good, you know. Oh, they're really good. Right. Simmo, why did Waldo go to therapy?
Why did Waldo go to therapy?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
To find himself. Don't forget, guys, send us your jokes and stuff. I'm seeing the volume is a little low, Simmo. They're not hearing us super loud like usual. So let's see if we can kind of raise the volume there. Yeah, keep inviting your friends, keep sharing the link, guys. Let's cross 100 shares right now. Keep sharing it up. So Simmo, I feel it's time I get a still joke from you, you know.
Nah, I don't still jokes today.
What? Simmo, how you mean?
I reading the people's jokes. Today is about the people's jokes. I mean, I do the people's jokes today.
Alright,
so
okay.
Shouts to Sugenki. It's like, is the people versus DJ Anna in that kind of way.
Is it people versus DJ Anna?
So shouts to Sugenki. Sugenki was like, Anna, what fruit do you iron clothes with?
What fruit do you iron clothes with?
Yes, what fruit do you iron clothes with?
I don't know.
A starch mango.
Olia! Okay, now it's Olia. Listen there. What Olia?
A starch mango, yes.
I can't deal with all of that.
That is the greatest.
I don't know. Simmo, you know, if you're cold, you should go sit in a corner.
If you are cold, you should go sit in a corner.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because there's always 90 degrees there. How I get crickets to that? Simmo, that's a good one.
It's always 90 degrees in the corner.
It's always 90 degrees in the corner. If you're feeling cold, just go sit in the corner. In the corner, Simmo.
Anyhow, guys, of course, we give you guys stale jokes on the Chit Chat, Ultra Simmo DJ Anna. We have so many more stale jokes, and we'll see if our guest can give us some stale jokes. I hope she Googling some stale jokes.
I hope so, you know. I feel so.
But Anna, you giving us one more?
Simmo, did you see the fight between two pencils?
The fight between two pencils?
Mm-hmm.
No, what happened?
It ended in a draw. I find my jokes real good, you know. I don't think anybody's stealing on me at this point. I feel like these stealers of them. Hey, welcome to everybody who's now joining us. We are live on Chit Chat, DJ Anna, Ultra Simmo. We are accustomed to us on a Friday night pumping with you guys with the music. But we're here right now on a Monday. Every Monday we're here inviting some of our good friends to come have a little discussion with you guys. So I need you guys to type all your questions for our special guest ALISON HINDS. She's backstage. We're bringing her on in just a minute. So invite your friends, and don't forget, we want to see those likes and hearts all across the screen. So feel free to send them if you guys are enjoying the program. Lots of love to you guys for joining us on a Monday. We're gonna have a little chit chat, ask ALISON some questions, and definitely have some fun. And we also are live on the YouTube. So shout out to the YouTube people who are locked on. Some of those real jokes. I mean, I feel like I'm the best in these jokes. I just saying. I feel like winning.
I feel you wanna go again because these people have jokes.
You know, someone stole my Microsoft Office.
Someone stole your Microsoft Office.
They're gonna pay, you know.
How? Why?
You have my word.
What's that?
Simmo, you know, I went to a really emotional wedding the other day.
You went to a really emotional wedding?
Yeah, even the cake wasn't tears.
Oh gosh, I don't know how much more we could do with this, you know. I don't know how much more of DJ Anna and her staleness we could endure.
I mean, I think there's a lot more comments. Yeah, good luck with that.
I don't know how much we could endure with Anna and all that.
Good. You know what? Already, I think it's time we bring in our special guest, Simmo. I don't think they can take much more to steal this from me now. However, there are more jokes coming in a little while. Yeah. So stay tuned, but keep inviting all your friends, and ALISON is about to join us. Simmo, you had to give the big introduction, you know.
Alright.
I need the big introduction.
Alright. Born all the way in London, England, but representing one of the jewels of the Caribbean. Should I say, apart from Trinidad, my favorite place to be in the Caribbean, it is named The Rock. Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Queen, the Caribbean Queen. We present her. Listen. An icon in the Caribbean, an icon of music, an icon of soca with an iconic voice. And even though I'm not supposed to say it, an iconic body too. Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to welcome to Chit Chat our very good friend, the Caribbean Queen, the one, the only, ALISON HINDS.
She here.
Ali, what's up, girl?
Ali. Hi, Ali. How are you?
And you were impressed?
Some of them crap me up, not all.
So you think we have a possible, you know, career shift there? What, Ali? You think we should stick to what we do?
If the DJ doesn't work, we could
Now stick to where y'all can handle us.
Wait, Ali.
But wait though. Which is faster, hot or cold?
Which is faster,
hot or cold?
I don't know.
I don't know, Ali.
Hot, because you could catch a cold.
Wait.
You see, I feel that's a prerequisite for anybody who comes on Chit Chat now. They have to give us the joke and have to find a way to try to beat Ali, because that was top tier. That was
that is a there.
That was
That's a top tier joke, boy. Wait, Ali. Ali, you see, you know what's funny? I thought I had this thing going good now. And then all of a sudden, Ali come and she blow all the way out the water with this joke. No pun intended there, because, you know, she just give a little laugh. A little water joke.
Listen, you all stop, please.
Okay,
You all
for
stop
some
this
reason, the audio has gone funny. Do you think I should put in my earphones?
Headphones? Yeah, just in case. Maybe you might be able to hear us a little better. You guys let us know out there if you're hearing us loud and clear. If you're hearing Ali right now, let us know.
Because there's you know what? It's just something that just happened. Like, it happened before I came on. I don't know if it's a surge, if it's the internet.
I think it's probably like a peak in volume. Probably like
I think
the volume.
it could be
peaks.
the volume is peaking a little bit there.
Yeah.
But I think is it better now?
I can't. Yeah.
Alright, well then let's
it was like for that short period of time. It wasn't.
Ali, they're real laughing at your joke here, girl. They're real laughing at your joke. Guys, if you're now joining us, feel free to send that like button, press that like button, and of course share up the video as well, guys. Keep inviting your friends, and you can ask Ali your questions because we're gonna put her on the spot in a little bit. So
yeah. But Ali, just let us know how things have been with you with regards to the COVID and for the past few months, and how is Barbados? How is Barbados right now?
Overall, we're okay. We're more open, obviously, than a lot of places. Obviously, more open than y'all.
Yeah.
Because we ain't open at all.
Not at all.
So, but within the last few days, they have what is called a cluster. They haven't said that it's community spread at this point, but a visitor came in from the UK and she had a negative test, but she wasn't quarantined because she came from a medium risk country, and her second test came back positive.
Oh.
So, and she was staying at a villa, and the housekeeper was going there to clean and then go back to her family. So she is now positive. Her family, I think like 5 of the family right now, including a 4-month-old baby, have all tested positive. One of the positives is actually a 15-year-old student at one of our schools, Ellerslie. So they have decided to close Ellerslie because she's positive and she would have been in school, etc., etc. And now there's, I think it's another family member, and I don't know if it's a sibling, who also goes to Ellerslie School, goes to the same school. That child is now positive. So, there's a little bit of a freak out going on here right now.
So everybody's kind of on high alert of what could happen and trying to be extra careful.
Correct. So the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Education, obviously, you know, they're working together, doing the aggressive contact tracing
and everything
to try to make sure that they can actually locate, you know, wherever these people went and who they may have been exposed to, etc., etc. So that's a little bit of a scare.
But we hoping for the best. I mean, for everybody all through the Caribbean and all through the world. I mean, as I say, it's nobody's immune.
Yeah,
nobody's
definitely
immune,
not.
but
So you had to stay safe. But I mean, it's been tough for everybody, I guess, you know. So this is kind of one of the reasons why we created Chit Chat, so that we'd be able to touch base with you guys. Because I know usually Ali will be bouncing you up somewhere because you're always flying and performing, and you know, it's definitely a different type of year for everybody, especially performers and people out there too, because you guys are at home and you guys staying safe. But you know, that's exactly what you need to be doing at this point. So we happy for that. If you guys now joining us, welcome to Chit Chat. We have our special guest ALISON HINDS. She's here with us right now. Feel free to press the like button, press the heart, show Ali some love, and ask her any questions that you guys want to ask in the comments, and share the video. Let's cross 200 shares right now, guys. Okay, so similar, we jump into it one time, you know. Ali, you know what? We're gonna have some fun today for sure. I'm giving you a little warning, you know.
A warning?
Yeah. No. It's not, I mean, it's a warning that you're gonna have the time of your life.
It's one of the best nights of your life, Ali.
Yeah.
We're just giving it a warning.
You know, Simmo. I'd be frightened of you.
I understand.
Right.
It's love.
So Ali, how you adjusting to wearing masks all the time, Gil? Because it's definitely it's a new thing for us to have to wear these masks all the time. So how you feeling about that?
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought that a mask was gonna become a necessary accessory?
Yeah, boy.
Like
It's a part of your life now.
Yeah. And of course, once you're wearing a mask, people are making fashion statements and putting their logos and all of that good stuff. I actually have some branded masks getting ready to come in. They're on their way. So you can look out for the HINDS mask.
So, okay, I'll put myself in line for that one.
No problem. For those who want to, because I'm going to get some for here in Barbados, but you can go to the website for Caribbean apparel, and you can go and you can actually go and buy it online and get it sent to you, get it shipped to you.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Ali, what you been up to in the kitchen these days, Gil? Cooking a lot at home? How's that?
How is home?
I was cooking more when we were like on 24-hour lockdown. I was like cooking like all the time, cooking to the point when it was like, oh Lord, I gotta cook today, and I cooked it. And sometimes you will cook for a couple of days, and then it would be like, okay, so that was the last of that food, so now we gotta cook something else now. So, but now because we're open and because like restaurants and bars and you can do in-room dining and all of that. All the fast food places are open. Everything is open. So I could kind of balance it out. We could go to Chefette, boy.
Hey. See me and Chefette. Chefette is the first thing I buy when I'm Barbados, and the last thing I buy when I'm in
All I had to
Barbados.
tell people about Chefettes,
Tenders on right now, huh? Tenders happening right now.
Ali, I had to tell people what Chefettes is for the people who've never been to Barbados.
Okay, Chefette is our local fast food, like how Trinidad has Royal Castle.
Like Royal Castle, yeah.
Right. So Chefette is only in Barbados. They are nowhere else in the world. We got about 20,000 outlets of Chefette in Barbados.
In Barbados, yeah.
Barbados.
You can't go far without a
So
Chefette.
everywhere you turn is a Chefettes, basically.
Yes, we have Chefette.
The menu extensive,
Well, here, right? The first time I went to Barbados, I was going to Barbados. Everywhere I go, everybody's saying, bring back Chefettes, bring back Chefettes. So I was like, only talking about Chefettes all the time. Is it really that good? And when I went to Chefettes, I couldn't believe, I think it was roti they had on the menu. And then I also saw chicken sandwiches and fried chicken or the Chefettes chicken. And I was like, wait, boy, this menu have everything?
They have everything.
And ice cream.
Yeah, dessert and all kind of things. So
Everything,
cake and
boy.
all kind of things. So
And
Yeah.
it's Baiko ice cream, and it's apple pies, and then the barbecue barn part is like the high end of Chefette.
yes,
So
that's
barbecue
next
barn
door.
is very,
Barbecue barn.
Right.
Platters and there's a
So-
salad bar and all that kind of stuff.
So Ali, apart from Chefette, right? As a Bajan ambassador, with regards to food, what else are the must-haves with regards to food in Barbados for people who want to
You
come choose in
must
Barbados?
have Bajan macaroni pie. You must.
Bajan macaroni pie. You need to break down the
macaroni
difference
pie.
between
Okay,
regular
so
macaroni
what is
pie
the
or Trini
difference?
macaroni pie and Bajan
Because
macaroni pie.
I hear everybody out there. Of course, guys, let us know where you guys are from as well in the comments. So feel free to comment your location right now. So yeah, what is the difference, Ali?
It is just real different and it real good. Like, listen, my perception, Andrew and Andrew came to
Andrew,
Barbados was about 3-4 years ago. They came for the first time for crop over, and I kept telling them about the macaroni pie, and I was like, it can't be all of that, and it's egg, and we just do macaroni pie, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I ain't got nothing more to say. I will just have, and you will taste, and then you will tell me. So they had it, and they was like, All right, Alison. Okay. All right. It tastes good. Yeah, they had to admit that
it was good.
Asian macaroni pie was on point. Absolutely on point.
Ali, what I need to know right now though, who in your house could cook this macaroni pie first though?
I don't cook macaroni pie.
Well, you see, that's the next thing, right? Because a couple weeks ago we spoke to Ravi B, then we spoke to Nessa, and last week we spoke to Lyrical, and we have this idea, right? For when COVID is done, we're gonna have a soca artist
Cooking
all
show.
inclusive.
Yeah.
So in the fete, all the soca artists have to come and bring a dish now. So
Yeah.
you have
Bring a
just
dish?
have just decided, you have just designated that you are bringing Bayesian macaroni pie
Macaroni
Yeah.
pie.
to this all inclusive fete now.
I need to get a macaroni
I
pie
can
from
bring it,
you.
you know. I can bring it. I know somebody that can make macaroni pie real good.
All right, so we're doing this. This is gonna be the Glam Jam, all inclusive, and every
Right.
single soca artist. To be hired to come and sing, you have to bring food. Right? Because our boy Ravi been learning to cook, and he could curry chicken and curry duck and all kind of things. So now,
Yeah.
so yeah, Ravi
Yeah,
been
what's
cooking in
yours?
quarantine.
Lyrical making what?
Lyrical say he cooking all kind of things.
Lyrical
Lyrical
cook though.
Lyrical
Yeah.
say
Lyrical
he's like a literal chef at this point. So
Yeah, Lyrical cook. Lyrical
Yeah.
cook.
So he could do plenty
Me,
things. So,
because I only do like seafood. I only eat seafood, you know,
Right.
fish and shrimp and thing. I could give you a nice fried flying fish.
oh yes.
I could
Yeah.
make sure and do that.
And flying fish is a big thing in Barbados. I remember going
Yeah.
across there and I was like, Simmo, you have to have flying fish here. And it's like, you have to have and you had to go down oysters and you had to get flying fish there. And I was like, hey,
Right.
I ready. Just,
some more you ready
just
for
point
that.
me in the direction Friday night in
Or
oysters.
some nice,
So
or
it's a
some nice
must.
dolphin
Mhm.
or barracuda or tuna.
Yeah.
Ali, you hearing us there, right?
Yeah, Miriam.
Okay, so
Okay,
dolphin
awesome.
okay, cool. So I
Right,
like that. I like that. So,
So Ali, before you continue, Simmo, I wanted to find out, Ali, so are you the only person in your house that cooks?
Yeah.
Wait, boy, so Ali, I know you have a daughter. Does she cook
Yeah.
at this point?
how long until you're grooming her
She's do
towards
a
that?
little, she's do a little something every now and then.
Okay. Well, I am an
She
expert
can.
at.
She can do stuff, and she can bake. She can bake. I am not. Me and the baking thing don't go together, but she can. Through her grandmother. Her grandmother bakes a lot and stuff, so she would go in the kitchen with her grandmother, and they would do, you know, cupcakes and sponge cake and all kind of thing. And so she and her sister made me a red velvet cake for my birthday. So yeah, she could bake. She could definitely bake.
Okay, all right. So I like that. I like that. Now I am an expert myself at boiling water. There's nobody better.
Very good.
There's nobody
Very
better in
good.
the world at boiling water than me. You know, I'm an expert at that. I can do that.
Ali, speaking of that, right? So I saw something very interesting online today. I said I'd ask you your opinion on it. So I saw this thing that was kind of trending where the statement said that guys always asking for a woman who could cook and clean, right?
Right.
As in they always want a woman who could cook and clean. But they could put up a TV, they could replace a sink, they could lay down some tiles, they could fix a leak. So I want to know how you feel about that. Do you feel that men are being unreasonable when they ask for a woman to be able to cook and clean? And should they in turn be able to fix a little leak or put on some tiles, or you think these gender roles just whack?
Yeah, I feel that the men should be able to cook and clean too. I don't see why, you know, that should be
I
a
find
problem.
so
Like,
too.
even if you can't cook, be able to help out in the house, whether it's vacuum, whether it's mopping, whether it is doing a load of laundry, whether it is, you understand what I'm saying? Just kind of chipping
We're on
in,
the same
because
page. We're on the same
what
page.
I find
happens?
so.
what happens a lot is that we have couples, whether married or not, and both are working outside of the home. So how is it fair that the woman is working outside of the home, coming home, still having to cook and clean and wash and this and that and the next and the third? And he went out to work and come home and put out his foot and waiting for food. So, you know.
It can't work so, right?
That is wastemanism. That is wastemanism.
But the thing is, right, Ali, you feel it balances off if they could do these household things, like let's say they could do a little construction and fix things in the house and stuff. Do you think it balances off if they can cook and clean in that sense?
Yes, it can. It can. Because I can't do none of them things. And the thing is there are women that have learned to, you know, fix a little sink, or you know what I mean? But if I can't do it and you can, and you're willing to, you know, to do those things, then that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that.
Hey, shout to Salome in the comments. If you guys now joining us, just keep typing your questions for Ali. Keep sharing the video. Let's cross that 400 shares, guys. So yeah, Ali, I see Salome in the comments saying that Simmo looking like he don't be doing none of them things now.
Hold on.
We got weird sound. We got weird sound happening again. Hold on.
You hearing us there, Ali? Any better?
It's distorted. Hold on.
We do a little test and see if Ali can hear us there. Let us know, guys, if you're hearing us loud and
clear.
It's
better. Okay, it's good now.
Yeah, so I was saying
let me speak and defend myself.
Simmo had to defend himself because Salome and people in the comments here saying that they feel that
listen, people.
Simmo
not doing
so, right?
I am what you call a survivalist. As in, if it is to survive, I can organize a meal and I can cook and I can do whatever is necessary to do anything to survive.
So you think any household things should be shared?
I believe that everybody has things to do, and picking up the slack is something, you know, it's a team. It's all about teamwork, you know. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's all about a dream.
But we're looking at 50-50 here. We're looking at 75-25. What we looking at here?
I think it's a fluid situation.
It's a seesaw.
Yes.
So
all right.
It can be, you know, sometimes on her side it might be 60-40, and then it switches. So, you know, that's where the give and take comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen people saying, Ali, that in the comments that it had to not just balance with the big things like fixing tiles and leaks and things, because they see them things don't happen every day, right? So
Correct.
It had to be that they doing a little cleaning here and there. And I guess if you have kids too, maybe seeing about the kids.
Well, that should be a given. I mean, like, come on. Listen.
All of what you think if I say no, you know.
Well, I don't know Simmo facial reactions here, you know.
But wait, I can tell you a pet peeve of mine right now.
Talk it, Ali.
Talk it, Ali. Let me know.
A pet peeve of mine is when a man who is a father, you know, he helped to make this child or these children, and you say to him, so, what going on with you this evening? Boy, I babysitting, you know. It's like, hold on.
It's not babysitting if it's your baby.
Your own children.
Okay?
You are looking after your kids.
Yeah.
You cannot be your own children. That is annoy the
because it's not a chore. It's not a chore.
Yeah.
It's not a job. It is part of life, basically.
Exactly. How I mean?
I respect that. And I like that a whole lot. So people, of course, we here is Chit Chat. We rocking with our girl ALISON, HINDS, Ultra Simmo, DJ Anna. You know how it is. Shouts everybody in the comments. We seeing you guys talking about and asking if I could cook. I said it just now. I am an expert survivalist.
Yeah, boy.
I am an expert survivalist. I'm still here. People. I'm still here. If it is to survive, I can and will survive. All right? I never say nothing about how, I could do this and I could do that and I just do this. No. But I'm still here. Make my little grocery run. I feel like I need a t-shirt there, and I feel like I'm a survivalist t-shirt. Alright, so shout out to everybody who's a survivalist. Shout out to Michelle says she's married 34 years and it's definitely a shared responsibility for the male and the females, especially when the kids are involved. So yes, so it's often it's a shared responsibility. So let us know what you guys think. Shout out to Michael Spencer. He's like, I love my belly. He's like, yes, I love my belly, and when I want something specific, I do it. Have no time to waste on, what we cooking and thing. He say he doing his own thing.
He say he not waiting on anybody in the house.
Yes. All right.
When it is I ready for thing, I want to eat and thing, and I boil my water and I good to go.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we had to say shout out to all the independent men and women out there, and the men and women who are both equally helping in the household. Shout to them, who sharing things up.
But Ali, I'm asking you this. What is and this may be ticklish or not or whatever this is, but what is a minimum requirement for both sides, for a man going into a relationship, and what is a minimum requirement for a female coming into a relationship?
I don't know. I am really qualified to answer that because it all depends on the personality, and everybody is looking for something different. So, when you're looking for that person that you want as your partner, life partner, everybody is looking for something different. Everybody is. So it won't be right for me to say why you're looking for this and looking for that, and you know what I mean? It's like that's not that's not something that I can answer on behalf of so many different people.
But if you had to speak on a more personal level, what do you think would have been a requirement for you?
Well, this pre-marriage, this pre-marriage Ali we talking about here.
Ali, yeah. What would have been a requirement for
already,
you?
so,
yeah. So, back in the days, what would have probably been some of the requirements for you in a relationship is like a deal breaker?
In terms of requirements, it was, treating me the way that I wanted to be treated. I love having conversation, and we were able to do that, and spend time and have fun. Like, you gotta be able to really have fun with that person, and regardless of whether there are people around or not, have a good work ethic, and be a caring kind of person. Like, those are the kind of things, and those are the qualities that my husband has and more. But those would have been a lot of things that would have attracted. And of course, he's a good-looking fella. That don't hurt.
Yeah. So I mean, I hear you say about treating you the way that you want to be treated. I tend to be on social media, and I often see people. There's often the trend of thought with regards to being treated the way that you deserve. People always have this thing with, I deserve to be treated this way, or I deserve to be treated that way. My question is, how do we know, or is there something before that enables you to deserve something? As in, somebody might say, well, I deserve to be flown to Australia, and I deserve to be this thing and this and that. Is it really something that people are deserving, or is it that you get what is for you, or you get
because Simmo always says that he thinks that people are a little bold-faced when they say they deserve something, but I tell him at the end of the day, it's kind of like a standards thing now. So it's kind of like each individual would have their standards and what they desire, So standards and desires, things
So
that
what
you want.
what you want is different to what you deserve.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
he feels
Right.
it is separated.
Because if quote unquote you're supposedly a bad person, supposedly, do you really deserve X and Y and Z, or is it that just you want that? If you get what I say.
Feeling like you deserve something is kind of a sense of entitlement. And why do you feel entitled? Like, why do you feel that, I'm not saying that you're supposed to have standards. You understand? You're supposed to have standards to because you teach people how to treat you. So you have your standards and you figure, listen, this is what I'm not going below, this mark. I want this is what I deserve. And you have the right to feel that way. It is for for the other person now to feel that, okay, yeah, this is justified, because you can say that you deserve this, but how are you treating the other person? You understand what I'm saying? So it's not just a matter of you just saying, well, I deserve this and I deserve that and I deserve the world. What are you doing for this other person to feel as though
you can't want and not give, basically.
Correct.
So at some point in time, if you're saying that you deserve, let's just say, I say I deserve chocolate every Monday morning. Right? I need to, on a weekly basis, verify or show why I deserve that.
Kind of, because you can't just get chocolate because, like I have to feel as though I have to feel, you know what? Simmo's been so nice, and he's done this and he's gone above and beyond. He deserved that chocolate Monday morning. You understand what I'm saying? Again, is the give and take. You cannot just be like, I deserve and I want a thing and that's it. Like you have to be able to give in some form.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, so somebody is saying that, you need to show people how you want to be treated, but also I think a big thing is backing it up, as you say there, as in backing it up and showing why you are this valuable and why it is you quote unquote deserve your chocolates in the morning on a Monday morning, that kind of way.
Hey,
Correct.
Shout out to Deborah Hazelwood in the comments. Deborah saying that kind of sounding like a high maintenance now. If you want all these things, you think that's high maintenance, Ali, or you think that's just being, I don't know, having standards?
It depends on what you want. Some people may say, well, I deserve to be flown around in a private jet.
Yes, I deserve it, Alison. I deserve it.
I deserve this.
I deserve to be flown to Monte Carlo to shop. But
yes.
I deserve it.
Yes.
And then,
yes.
And then somebody else is like, well, I deserve to be treated nicely. I deserve for, my door to be opened. I deserve it all. There's so many different levels. It all depends on what it is that you feel that you deserve.
Right, but is it that the prerequisite must be that you are doing things and showing a certain amount of value to say or to entitle you to this level of deservedness?
That's why.
So not you're born and you come out there, you come from your mother and all of a sudden you deserve the world.
Correct.
All right, fair enough. Guys, if you're now joining us, welcome to Chit Chat. Yours truly, DJ Anna and Ultra Simmo. We are here with none other than the Bayesian superstar,
The Caribbean Queen,
ALISON HINDS. So feel free to ask ALISON your questions. We have some more steel jokes coming up in just a bit, so stay tuned for that. And we just chit-chatting with ALISON right now. Don't forget, share up the video, share it up, invite your friends, and keep pressing that like and heart button. And Ali, so I mean, you've been to destinations all around the world, in different nooks and crannies of the world. You've been all over and hit some locations that Caribbean people could only dream of hitting, So tell us some of the crazy stories that you remember from some of your trips, like the ones that stand out the most to you.
I think one would be when this is from my square one days. We went to Sweden, and we were hired by this, like, I don't know, mega rich guy. He was celebrating his birthday. He had a whole weekend, and he had a theme night. He had a Caribbean theme night, and for his Caribbean theme night, he hired Square One and flew us from Barbados to Sweden, where his party was at this big castle. And I mean, that was enough in and of itself. But then after we set up and we started performing, because we didn't know, any of the guests or anything like that. We're there because it's Caribbean themed night. He loved the band and he wanted us. And we were performing, and then the message got to us that the king and queen of Sweden were partying to Square One.
What?
I like that.
Wow.
So how does that?
So how that affected things at that point? Did you find out while on stage or?
Yeah, we were on. I think we had just come off on the first set,
right?
And we were told, and we had the opportunity to meet them and stuff, and they were lovely. They were very, very friendly, very welcoming. We had a blast. We had a great time.
That's a really cool story. I like that. So in Sweden, performing in Ultra Simmo's next birthday party in my castle, and all of a sudden the king and queen of Sweden are there. I like that. That sounds like a plan.
That's pretty cool. Speaking about Sweden, so like when you were in Sweden, right? What was one of the best dishes that you had there? Because we like food.
What they brought for you?
What did you eat?
God, I don't remember that.
It can't be flying fish and macaroni pie, right? It can't be.
No, there's no flying fish and macaroni pie anywhere.
Well, if you don't remember, probably the Sweden, is there any dish that really stood out to you, or dishes that
in Europe, for example?
or across the world in places that you've been to?
Yeah, because Europe wasn't known for like food for me. We had pizza like in Italy, because pizza comes from Italy. Right. So we were like, well, you can't be in Rome and not eat the real deal pizza, right? Not the Americanized version that we all accustomed to.
And how was it?
Well, that was not as good as we thought it would be.
Ooh.
I guess your taste buds were trained towards the Western worlds and the American pizza.
Yeah, boy, it was like cheese is not a given. Like we have cheese and sauce, and no, you have to ask for that. You understand?
And I've heard that if you ask for like extra cheese in Italy, like it's an insult. I've actually heard that it's an insult to the chef. If
it's almost like a biscuit kind of thing. It's a very thin kind of
right. So it's more like
it's like a flatbread. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very thin, and it's not like overflowing with cheese and all this kind of stuff. It's like it's very, very different. Yeah, we were like, okay, so the Pizza Hut.
What's next?
Well, did you guys get to try the pasta there at all?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I have a cousin that lives in Rome, so I had spent some time with him and his wife at the time, his then wife, and my thing was really just seeing Rome. I got to go into Vatican City, and I got to see a little bit of Rome. We were only there for a short time, so. And there was stuff that I didn't get to see. I didn't get to go in the catacombs. I didn't get to go
in
the Colosseum. We saw it from the outside, but we didn't actually get to go in and do a tour. So it was. So I haven't had the opportunity, but that's on my bucket list because I need to. And he keeps telling me, he's like, "Elsie, you need to come to Rome so that I can take you around and So that's part of it. But
And I guess
Rome is very cool. But the people drive like they're absolutely mad. If you think Trinidadians drive bad, no.
Hey, speaking of that, let us know in the comments, guys, where you think in the world has the craziest drivers.
Well, I think you have a story about craziest drivers, though.
Well, I think the craziest driving I've ever experienced for me has been in Ghana.
In Guyana?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, well, big up to Guyana. We love Guyana.
I love Ghana, absolutely love it. But on their highway, like I remember the first time that I went there and the driver picked us up and we was just like overtaking everybody. We was overtaking everybody and I was just like, wait boy, a little frightened right now, boy.
I guess that means that Guyanese people could drive.
Because that means they're so skillful, right? Yeah. They're so good they could just dodge in and out of traffic like that. So was that experience in Rome like that?
Yeah, it was real mad, and they have little cars because they have small roads and cobblestone roads and stuff.
Oh.
So it was like the road that we were on that had no lines on it. It was just a cobblestone road, and people were just creating, like, just driving literally every. What is happening?
So it's like those James Bond movies.
Driving, and he was like, "Don't even worry about it." Like, I'm like, this like near misses and Paris was interesting too. Around the Champs-Élysées, there's like, I can't remember how many streets go on to the Champs-Élysées, and when you go, not the Champs-Élysées, on the Champs-Élysées, but the Triumphant Arc, l'Arc de Triomphe. When you go, there's a big roundabout, and when you're at the top of it and you look down and you see how cars just kind of like zoom and come on, buses and coaches and motorcycles, and everybody's like shoot, 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 shoot. And I'm like, how do they not have accidents? I do not know. I don't know.
You know what that's like? That's like when we were in India in December.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
India was crazy.
They don't know anything about lanes.
And everybody beeping their horn right through. 24/7. People just beeping their horn. As soon as you're sitting in the car.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yes, Haiti is the same way. They speak using it's a horn for everything. Just blow. Just keep blowing.
Like in Trinidad, if you blow your horn at me, I think you're upset, or I think I must be upset. But no, they just sit down in the car and just horn the whole day.
It's horn whole day. Whole day is just horn. And yeah, they don't know nothing about like about lanes. So when you buy the traffic lights, it's like 20 lanes all of a sudden, and everybody kind of, and it's just a whole set of what are the taxi cars called again, Simmo?
Wait a minute, Ed.
I forget the name.
What's going on with me, boy? How we can forget the name? Rickshaws, the little rickshaws.
Yes.
Yeah, the rickshaws and the bikes in between the cars, and I mean, we see people get bonked something while we were there. Unfortunately, so people hit their car and all kind of thing, So yeah, it's crazy stuff. But yeah, I seen everybody from Ghana. Hi to everybody who's tuned in from Ghana right now. All the Ghana peeps are saying that for sure. In Ghana, you had to be a skillful driver. They're saying that for them, Ghana is the craziest drivers. It's pretty cool.
So Ali, as far as the places that you've stayed, and in fact not even stayed,
and I'm trying to get my charger because my phone just had my low battery and I can't afford for this.
Yeah, we had
Alright, you want us to give you a little 30 seconds to find it?
Yeah.
To find it?
Yeah, I'm gonna find out.
That's fine.
Alright, no problem.
Hey, we're gonna say hi going out to everybody. Shouts Rare, shouts to Ravin Voodoo, shouts to Salome Jeffrey. Let us know where you guys are from right now in the comments. Comment, let us know. Let's keep crossing last time we crossed 300 shares, so let's see if we can cross 400 shares today. We just need you guys to keep sharing it up. Everybody who's on right now, invite a friend, start a watch party. Now's your chance to have a little chit chat with us on a Monday. Just doing it for you guys. We have some more stale jokes coming up in just a few, so of course stay tuned for that. That is coming up in a bit. I gotta say hi going out to Ray France, shouts to Teresa Boyden in Canada, Rakesh Boom.
Yeah, so guys, and of course you can screenshot us, you can screen record us when you see Alison on the screen with us also too.
Yeah, shouts to Island Queen locked on, Natasha Pinkerton, Indra Jagmohan, everybody who's locked on. Hi guys, welcome. Keep sharing up the video, keep sharing it up, and press that like and heart button. Lots of love going out to you guys. So we just pumping with Ali. She giving us some stories and we just having a good time. So shout out to the New York City team locked on. Kathy, shout out to Ruel, everybody in New York City locked on right now. Florida is in the house. We see now the team in Los Angeles locked on.
Yeah,
Hi
shouts to
guys.
Nalini. What's up, Nalini? What's up, darling?
Wait, boy,
like,
Lenny say
no horn like a Trini horn.
no horn like a Trini horn.
We
Yeah.
talking about in the car? We talking about in the car here, right, Lenny? I hope we talking about in the car.
I'm not sure what kind of horn we talking about there, no, Ali.
Alright, so Ali, you're back with us. We charging up on thing,
Yeah,
right?
I just making sure that the charger is actually charging up, because that would not be cute. Let me check.
We'll never forgive you.
We'll never forgive you, Ali. Shout out to St. Vincent
Yeah, I
in the
know.
house. Shout out to the team from Birmingham, locked on, Canada. Hi guys, welcome.
Okay.
Come in. Let us know where you guys are from. And yeah, the steel jokes coming up just now, so stay tuned. We have some more steel jokes. Maybe Ali might give us a few more steel jokes. I heard Ali say that her husband is great at the steel jokes, you know.
What's that? What's that?
We heard that your husband is great at the steel jokes.
At the dad jokes too.
At the dad
Dad
jokes.
jokes. No, I can't expose y'all to that.
Hey, you know, speaking of dad jokes, I saw one today. So let me give you this one, right? This is a dad joke. 3 guys are on a boat with 4 cigarettes, but nothing to light them with.
Okay. 3 guys are on a boat with 4 cigarettes and nothing to light them with.
Yeah, so basically it's 3 dads on a boat with 4 cigarettes, but nothing to light them with.
So what happened?
So you know what they did?
What
What
happened?
did it?
So they threw 1 cigarette overboard and the boat became a cigarette lighter.
No. 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 No.
Woo! I mean, they threw one and it became a cigarette lighter.
Anna.
Yes. Anna is yours. I feel in this all inclusive this food all inclusive. We had our steel jokes in it too. Yes, I don't know this fat tip something like really.
I don't know. I feel like people may leave the fat real early.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So Ali, you've been at home there since I guess since quarantine started, since back in March, right? Because I remember you did the Faloma, wash your hand,
Since
Faloma
March,
thing, wash your
right
hand
after
thing.
the
Right.
Right.
So I guess this has been the longest you've been in any one spot in a kind of way, in a while, or
In a
ever
while.
since.
in ever.
Wow. So apart from home there in Barbados, you've lived. I know, well, you were born and you grew up in London or in England for a while. Is there anywhere else that you would say that you've lived? Anywhere else in the world? Or
And I was in Rochester, New York for like 6 months. I was there when I was a teen. Actually went to modeling school. So my uncle had organized for me to get me into a school, and he was my sponsor to look after me and so on. And I lived with him and his wife and kids. And yeah, so I was there for like 6 months.
Ali, you have any tips for us?
The
when it
modeling,
comes to
yeah.
the modeling, because
Yeah.
you know we need to know how we angles and things, you know.
At that point, I was like, am I gonna be a model or am I gonna be a singer? A model, a singer won out. So music.
so what did they teach you in what did they teach you in
what did
modeling
they
school?
teach you in modeling school? I'm very curious to know.
Well, they teach you, how to be a model. They teach you how to walk the catwalk. You did what were called go-sees, where you would be hired, but you're not being paid because you're learning. You're basically like an intern kind of thing.
Right.
But you would get hired to do jobs because you want to start to build your portfolio. So I did mannequin modeling, which was the weirdest thing.
Mannequin
modeling.
I actually did mannequin modeling, which was being in a storefront in a mall, being a mannequin, like
Wow.
What?
And people would come and they would realize wait as a person, and they would try to do stuff to like make you laugh or to make you move, or so you would
Right.
hold a pose for for like a couple of minutes or so, and then you would change the pose. So yes, I've done that. I did runway modeling. I did I remember I did a go-see where it was at this high end, like one of these clubs with like all of these, like rich women, and we were modeling fur coats. Yeah, like real furs. And
Oh gosh.
and most of the time I would be the only model of color. I would be the only
Wow.
black model that was hired. So it was interesting. It was interesting to kind of see how that whole thing worked, because I guess my color was kind of in between. So it worked. It was like, okay, yeah, we hired a black girl, but she's not,
That's dark.
yeah. And that in and of itself, kind of like blew my mind, because I was like, wow, this is some deep shit here right now, because I was just happy to get the work, but every time, once I got to wherever it was that I was supposed to work, majority of the time, I was the only black girl.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So how was that in with regards to? Because the world has been going through all different things with regards to race and everything. So how was that? How was that experience back then, and how have you seen New York and the world? Is it like a revolving cycle, or have things changed a little bit? Have things changed a lot a bit, or how are things for you as far as you're concerned?
I have seen the changes and progress, and of course we know that racism is still very, very apparent in a lot of countries. One of the things I've noticed in the UK, when I was a kid growing up in the UK, you did not see a mixed couple. Not even like, let's say that you and Anna were a couple, and you wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see, an Indian girl and a black guy. You would not see a black man and a white woman, or vice versa. And when you did see it, people would be staring. They would be, it'd be all kinds of stuff, and it was an anomaly as far as people were concerned. And at that time, England was just more openly racist. As a kid, I remember walking on the street, just walking, going about my business, and some white kid would just yell a racial slur at me for I don't know, the child don't know me. I'm going about my business, but they saw me and decided, that they felt that that's what they wanted to do. So I experienced racism from a very young age. So going back to England, like after a number of years, going back with square one and performing and doing what I do, I had the opportunity to be there and to see that a lot of, I don't get it. Hello?
Ali get interrupted in the middle of your interview.
Ali, just shift your camera a little bit there.
Yeah,
so in the middle of the screen.
shift it to your right.
Or you just come around a little bit.
Or you can come around a little bit.
No, I
yeah.
just moved.
Okay,
sorry.
we seeing you good there. We seeing you good there. Hey guys, if you're now joining us, welcome to Chit Chat.
Yeah.
We're here with ALISON HINDS, of course. So feel free to keep sharing the video, guys. And if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comment box. Also, if you have your steel jokes, type them, and we'll do your steel jokes in a few minutes. So Ali is here chit chatting with us a little bit, giving us some stories. So Simmo.
So with regards to where you lived, as you say, you lived in England, you lived in New York, and of course in Barbados. I guess I don't have to ask where is your favorite place to live.
Well, we know it had to be Barbados.
Yeah, but But as far as living with, because as a touring artist, you would have kind of been living with your bandmates to a certain extent, and also you've just like we do when we travel. Oftentimes you'll be in the same hotel with this artist or that artist or whatever it is. So I kind of want to hear some of these stories, these tour stories. So
anything crazy ever happened on tour?
So let's start with square one first.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna start calling artists down the line from our side.
Yeah, you all had any particular rituals you used to do as the band, together?
We would say a prayer, we would be around and we would say a prayer before we go on stage, just to kind of, get yourself centered and focused kind of thing. But we used to operate like a family. So we would basically do everything together. We would shop together, we would go to movies, we would line, like we did all of that together. And so that's how I think that's why the band became so, that's why that was part of the cohesiveness of the band, the fact that we would hang out outside of stage. So it wasn't just about rehearsing and music and stuff. It was, whoever got married, when people had kids, somebody divorced, somebody this, somebody. So the kind of stuff that happens in a family was the kind of stuff that but I remember being in Trinidad for Carnival, and this was when Wet Fet was first starting, and it was in South, or it was in the East. Wet Fet was on this compound, and we used to perform for it all the time. Right. And one particular year we perform, we tear down the place, we lime in afterwards now. And we used to travel with our roadies, engineer, the whole works. So one of the roadies, he decided that he was Mr. Drinking Man. And he, it's the whole thing with who rum better than who rum and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. So
he decided, I can't remember what Trinidad rum it was.
It was punch or what?
Huh?
It was punching or what?
No, it wasn't. It actually wasn't punching. It wasn't punching. It was some other hard alcohol though.
Right.
And he was like, man, this ain't nothing. I can drink this. That time he got a cup full, I mean, a cup full. Man, this ain't nothing. I can drink this. This ain't gonna do me nothing. Blah, 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 blah. And all the time we say, listen, do not, man, don't take it. All right, cool. So my boy drinking up a storm with this alcohol. And we limed everybody good until it was time to leave. And the roadies would be like, we would have like the equipment and stuff, so they would go with the truck, and we had a maxi, so all the musicians and stuff would get any maxi and we would head out. And I think on the way back to where we were staying is when the alcohol kicked in. By the time we got to where we were staying, I can't remember where we was that year, but by the time we got to where we were staying, he was kaput. Like, he could not, they had to lift him down off of the truck. He could not, he was
gone.
Nothing. He was gone. Like, gone.
As we say, alcohol is undefeated, eh? Alcohol is always undefeated.
You understand? We put him in the tub and run the shower, run the cold water. He barely moved,
You're that friend, Ali.
Yeah. He barely moved. Like, barely moved. He was like, the next day, he was done. He was so that he could not. He vomit up his guts. He do all kind of things. He was done. The alcohol done him completely. So yeah, that's for you.
I like that. So, Ali, tell us something about with regards to the years you've been performing in Trinidad, also too. What would you say, or what performances in Trinidad would you say really stand out and stood out for you as, hey, this is big time, this is great, this is amazing, or this is one of my favorites?
Any ones that are your absolute favorites, like some fets that you just can't miss, like the ones that you've done over the years in Trinidad?
One of my favorite events, which doesn't happen anymore, was Girl Power. Girl Power was a favorite just because I loved the energy of the party, and it used to be on Friday, and so we would leave from the show and go and perform at Girl Power. So Girl Power was definitely one of my favorites. I think it wasn't even about the big fets so much, because you would play the big parties, all the big fets gone, Customs and Wassa and all of these big parties, all of them are gone. There's only Army is the only one that's left. And there was a all-inclusive that we used to play. It would be the last event that we would perform before the carnival weekend, and it was in Jamboree Park. And it was an all-inclusive, and it wasn't a huge all-inclusive, but
it was nice.
But people, oh my goodness, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, it used to be the Sunday of Juve, so like the Sunday afternoon thing.
Right. That's when you perform.
I think now it's called Jamboree.
It's called.
Right?
It used to be. I think it used to be in Valsine or something. So now it's in Port of Spain. Jamboree.
That's exactly where it was. It was in Valsine. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. And we used to play for that part. We used to look forward to performing to that thing, because the vibe of the people was so nice. The energy and the food was good, and because we knew too that was the last event. After that,
and then
it was just wildness on the road.
Yeah, boy, it was hitting the road for Juve. It was thing, and I really used to look forward to that, because we knew that when we was the last note you play, it's like
freedom.
Hallelujah.
But Ali, speaking of over the years, I know you've been to Trinidad a whole lot of times. So every time you come here, what is a food that you definitely have to get? Like, it's a must for you, something that you had to pick up for sure.
I must have roti.
Right.
I must have it from certain places, because obviously with all the years that I've been coming to Trinidad, I know I have learned the places where you're supposed to go
to pick up your roti. But what's it like in your roti? Like a chicken roti? Is it like
she eats seafood, right? So
is it a seafood?
Yeah, so it would be it's either gonna be shrimp or it's just gonna be veggie. So it would just be potato, chana, bodi. I love mango in my roti.
Yes.
Bus up short.
I was gonna ask, paratha, dal puri, sada roti. What kind you like?
I do love bus up. I love bus up a lot.
But doubles, is your favorite.
But doubles too.
So you're a slight pepper kind of person, or
I'm a
no pepper kind of
girl. None.
Also, no pepper. So does this apply to all your food? No pepper?
None.
Sounds like a bad experience took place at some point in time in the valley. Sounds like a story. Yeah.
They ever mess up an order or what?
There is a story.
I know it's a story. I have to be a story. I know that.
Is this a hot pepper story?
Yes.
A real bad hot pepper.
It's a oh god.
It's chit chat.
It's chit chat. We had to hear it, Ali.
And it's my friend, It's my friend.
Talky things.
What he named? Big Rich.
Right. Hey, shout to Big Rich.
Right. No, it's because of Big Rich that I would have done a lot of chutney soakers and stuff that I've done. And I believe I'm the only artist, the only non-Trinidadian artist that has done chutney soakers ever.
True.
Ever.
Yeah,
Trinidadian artists have done chutney soakers, Bungie and Denise and Destra and Marshall and everybody. But no artists from outside of Trinidad have done chutney soaker except me.
Actually, no. I think the other day, Beanie did with GI. He did a remix.
Oh, but that was this year, right?
Yeah, he did a remix.
Yeah.
But
still, I guess
right, that was a
artist
remix.
wise, right?
Yeah.
That was
but
a
you
remix.
actually do.
But
You actually build.
you've done your
I've
own
actually-
songs, right?
Yeah. I actually got songs.
Okay.
So
Ali, so give me the story. I'm really interested to hear the story.
So I went by Rich to go and record. So usually, and shout outs to Big Rich. He's a really, really nice guy, and he's really, he home trained now. So he's make sure that when you come by the house, either mommy cook or, they can feed you. He's like, nah, you're going to get something to eat and ting. So this particular day, I don't think mommy had cooked. So he said, all right, what you want? I said, well, I want bus up. So he said, okay, he can go out the road. And I forget where I was, right? I forgot where I was. What part of Trinidad
you were. Yeah. Yes.
Right? So he's like, I can go out the road and get some bus up shop there and come back. I said, okay, cool. So he went, get the bus up and come back. So I just sitting down at the table in the kitchen. And I start, and I ting off, and because I know to eat with my hand, enough knife and fork and thing.
No.
Nah, you can't, no knife and fork and thing.
I go on and I dip in the pumpkin and the body and thing, and
Ali?
when this pepper hit me, right? Jesus, when this pepper hit me, I didn't know what to do with myself. You know when it's so hot, right?
Yeah.
You have to cry, laugh.
Your head start to scratch you, all kind of thing. You start to feel all kind of thing.
Table and walk round and thing, and I was like, what is? I didn't know what to do. And because I don't eat pepper, it was that much hotter. And I did trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, what is it in here that got the pepper? Because I mix up everything and put it in my mouth, so I don't know.
Bad move. That's a bad. Don't mix up.
What?
You gotta take your roti, dip in this and eat this. Take it, dip in this and eat this.
Yeah, so you can't mix it.
Yeah, you gotta start slow. You gotta go
The question is, Ali, were there other people around? Like, how you dealing with this in front of everybody?
Just you and Rich?
Yeah. It was just me and Rich. And Rich had brought, and he had was somewhere else in the house or something, so I couldn't even call to Rich. I couldn't even call because it was so hot. I didn't know. I didn't know what to do. It was like molten lava inside my mouth and down my throat, and my eyes was running, my face was red, I was sweating, like it was the whole thing.
They give you milk or anything at that point?
Because you have a few home remedies that people say you have to drink milk.
I did. I think because then I was like, Rich, this is like this. I cannot.
So that was his scarring experience. So since then, you never ventured to try a little pepper again, or at least not try that.
No.
I feel I wonder if they probably give us some mother-in-law or some kind of thing.
I don't know. I wonder. I mean, maybe
we have this thing in Trinidad called mother-in-law, and
right.
It's like the reason they call it mother-in-law is because it's hot and bitter. So that's the reason that they call it mother-in-law now, you know.
Let's know in the comments if you guys ever had that. If you ever had mother-in-law with your roti and whatever.
Yeah.
Let's know.
Mother-in-law, boy.
Mother-in-law, yeah.
Oh, we
But I
can't
have,
even say
I have a very sweet mother-in-law, so
Ali just had to throw that in.
Yeah. Apparently, most people have bitter mother.
apparently, yeah. Apparently, yes.
All right, so cool. We have a nice little story there about Big Rich there. So let's go down the line with some of our favorite artists that you've collaborated with. So many of Trini artists and even international.
Okay, hold on, sound gone weird.
Let's see if
Alright,
you're hearing us there,
back.
Ali. We
Yeah,
okay?
it's still weird. It's coming back. Hold on.
gosh.
Hold on.
If you guys are now joining us, welcome. We are here with ALISON HINDS. Let us know if you're having some fun with us for sure. Just let us know in the comments if you're enjoying the program.
Okay,
And
good
feel
now.
free to press those likes and hearts. Keep sharing up the video too, guys.
Ali, they say they seen the pepper in your eyes and you done
Yeah,
taking
boy.
a sip
We're
there.
taking a sip there.
Like you're reliving the pepper in your eyes.
I see people in the comments saying they're getting hungry with all this this roti talk, boy.
That's what they. All right, so let's just say alright, so our girl Destra, right? You have collabs with Destra.
Yeah,
and
we saw actually Destra, I think, commented on one of your videos that you posted yesterday. I think it was from your Square One days, and I saw her comment something very interesting where she said that back then, her being a performer wasn't even a thought, and then now you're like a friend to her, so
sister.
and like a sister. So she like that was cool for me to see. And like what your relationship has been like over the years with some of these artists.
I want three pieces. I want one of your first interactions with Destra. I want one of your middle years interactions with Destra, and I want one of your just the other day interactions with
Destra.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, first interaction. Lord, that was so long ago, and she was very new on the scene, and at that time she would have been with that. It was Atlantic. Not Atlantic. It was Atlantic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Atlantic at that point.
Yeah, because then it became Destra and Atlantic, and then it was her band. When she was like really new in the business, we met. She was always very glowing because she was like, she's such a big fan, and she loves my music, and she always tell me, she used to follow me all over the place. Every place Square One was, she would stay and sing, and that's always been like a running thing. And we as the years went by, we got to know one another better, and I watched her grow, I watched her develop, and watched her progress, and just blow up into this soca superstar. And I was talking to her, actually, we spoke on the phone last week or week before. We actually spoke on the phone, and we hadn't spoken for a little while, so it was nice to just kind of talk about our kids and talk about how things been going, and and we have a genuine friendship and a mutual respect for each other, so it's just grown into something really, 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 really nice, and I appreciate her a lot.
Okay, I like that. So shouts to Ronnie. We actually have Ronnie McIntosh there live.
Hi Ronnie, how are you?
Yeah, he was trying to correct us. I think he was telling us that it was probably All Stars that she was with first.
Yeah.
Oh, it was All Stars. Okay.
Yeah, so it was All Stars.
Right. Okay.
So
because I can't remember.
Yeah. Were there any times where you and Destra, tell us about a time that stands out to you that you and Destra shared the stage outside of the Caribbean or even outside of Trinidad or Barbados?
Well, we know Destra is a fun person. Destra is real fun to lime with. Yeah. So let us know how one of those performances went.
We had a performance in Florida for an event. I think it was Flag Fest. It was actually me, her, and Denise.
Ooh.
And so yeah, that was a whole thing right there. So.
Trouble, like real trouble in that
all the time. Whenever the three of us get together and we backstage in the dressing room, it's be a mess. It's be a mess. Especially with the two of them, not with me. It's the two of them, you know.
The two of them? We will ask her, you know. We will ask her and make sure it's not you, you know.
That's okay. And she will tell you, Destra has taught me more crap when I tell you shit like that. And Denise is the same thing too, you know. Denise she loved to know that she's shit talking too. So I just be there giggling and laughing and having fun.
Okay. I like that.
I think that's pretty cool that, you know, as women in the industry, you guys have always been able to be cool with each other. Because, you know, a lot of girls fight on each other. So it's very cool that over the years, you all were able to maintain that relationship and build each other up, you know?
I would even say usually it's the media or the industry or even fans that try to put people against each other, especially women, and kind of tear you all down or try to tear you all down or try to tear you all, or put you all against. You all experienced that throughout the years, I'm assuming and I'm guessing, right?
I don't think that, especially with she and I don't think that we have really had that in terms of like the media trying to like pit us against one another, because at the end of the day we have a friendship. That is something that we have built, and so that has nothing to do with the media or the public or anything like that. You know, when we hang or we lime or whatever, it's just fun all the time. When she had her show in Guyana,
Right.
It was like just being in the dressing room with her is hilarious. Absolutely. Like people don't understand. She just goes when she get ready, you know.
Yeah.
She is funny. She's genuinely funny, and she loves to laugh, and she loves to make people laugh.
Yeah, and what we've realized with her is she's very authentic, and she just keeps going and going and going and going. So that's especially what's fun about her.
I tell she all the time, she mouth don't have no filter, has no filter, none whatsoever. And I just be like, oh God, D, she's what? Really? You just said that? Really?
Hey, we
But
gotta
I
say
love she anyway.
shout to Sam in the comments. Ali, she's saying she actually asked a question. I know, of course, both you and Destra are amazing vocalists. You guys are talented performers all around. But both of you guys are known for being able to dance and whine and perform and handle a stage. So Sammy wants to know, how did you learn to whine so good? Because everybody wants to know how. Is it something natural? Did you take classes? Like, is it a Bayesian walk-up thing? You know?
Because she has the mix, right? She knows how to whine and she knows how to walk up.
And you know how to walk
and
up.
that hand, like, because it's two different things. There's two different motions completely. Two different.
All right, so let me tell you. As a British child coming from the UK, coming to Barbados, I used to go and spend time by my grandmother on my father's side when she was alive, and that side of the family. So the neighborhood where my grandmother lived had like the whole street was just children. Every house had like 2 kids here, 3 kids there, and 1 here, and so all the children in the street in the gap we would all play together. And of course, you know, I'm the English kid.
Right.
And I'm coming in with my little accent, and now I'm a little East London girl.
Wow, okay.
Wait, boy, it's first time I hear Ali
She has
talk
it.
about
She
Ali
has
have
it.
the
Yeah, but she
accent
has
down.
it.
So I'm coming from East London, and they love to hear me talk. So they talk to me so that I talk all the time. And one of the things, obviously, that I could not do was walk up, because I was a very British child.
Right.
So all of my cousins and everybody used to laugh at me because I couldn't do it. So I was like, I am going to learn how to walk up. I gotta learn how to do it. And let me tell you, I practice and I practice and I practice. I practice, and now it's the queen of soca.
Yes. Yes. So whoever last laugh last.
Yeah.
Could whine the best.
Could whine the best. Yeah.
And walk up the best. All right, I like that.
So you think it's possible to learn then?
I think if I think it's possible to learn. It's possible to, once you learn how to free up, because I think that's what it is, especially with Europeans. They're not used to just kind of loosening the waist and the hips, and it usually is a whole body thing and a head knocking thing, and that kind of stuff. So that they're very self-conscious of, how do I do this? Like, do you dislocate your waist? No. But I think you can learn, though. I think you can learn.
Okay.
All right.
But just to touch, all right, so I mean, you as a young girl growing up in Barbados or coming into Barbados there, I mean, we also have another icon of music there, who was a young girl who grew up in Barbados and ended up going over to New York and becoming Rihanna.
Yes, yes.
Just I think the last time we were on the radio, you were giving us a little Rihanna story. Just give us a little Rihanna story.
Yeah, when was the first time that you actually met Rihanna?
Or Robin.
Robin. Yeah.
Robin. I met her, the first time I actually met her was here in Barbados. She had just been signed and she had Pony Replay out. And Tempo had their first anniversary. Tempo turns one.
Turns one, yeah.
Do people still watch Tempo? I'm just asking. Anyway. So, there was a big event, and we had done a conference, a press conference, So she and I were sitting together, and so that was the first time that we actually even, because I didn't know her, when she was at school or anything like that, but she would have grown up on my music. So we spoke briefly, during the press conference, and she was very sweet. And then the next time I saw her, because I've seen her like at times, it's not been anything regular, but whenever I did see her, she's always been lovely. She would ask about my daughter. She's always been very, very sweet and very accommodating. So all of my interactions with her have been really, really good. So nobody can say nothing about we Bajan princess for me to hear it.
Yeah.
I'll put you down. I will put you down.
Yeah.
You understand? Riri is that's our Bajan princess.
Did you get a chance to take in the new fashion show yet?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so she's killing it on all different levels.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about, we can't get a Rihanna album, we can't get how do you feel about
how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
You think that's an essential thing? Because I feel it's not essential at this point.
Honestly, what she has built an empire, and if she doesn't need to sing another note if she don't feel to. That's the honest to God truth. Because with Fenty makeup, with Savage, with the lines, the shoes, the perfume, like the whole, she is building and is continuing to build an empire. She is a business mogul, legitimate. You understand? So at the end of the day, if she decides to put out an album, it's because I feel like I
just
feel so.
Well, hold that.
I'll put out a little something. She doesn't have to, and she seems to be really happy with what she's doing, with being the businesswoman that she is. She seems to be, and she's so progressive, and she is also she's very caring. She donated a wing. This was a few years back. She donated a wing in QEH here in Barbados, and it's named after her grandmother. She also actually donated respirator machines to Barbados
Right.
Right.
She's philanthropic as well as everything else that she does. She gives back. And so for me, as I said, and for Bajans,
Nobody can say nothing.
Can't say nothing bad about Rihanna.
those are nothing but we really, because we was take you out.
I love it. We're talking about the music, Ali. We wouldn't keep it for much longer, but let us know what you've been up to music-wise. We can expect any new releases coming out soon.
I do have a couple of songs in works. I have a particular collab that I think is going to be very interesting, but we're gonna record it and do everything. But excuse me, I don't think that we're not gonna put it out just yet because it's not gonna make sense putting it out at this time. The type of song that it is, it doesn't make sense putting it out because there's no fets happening. You can't really, you can't promote it and market it and push it the way that you would want to. But it's going to be a very interesting collaboration. I have another song that I'm very excited about that Andrea wrote, Perception. And you know he ain't easy.
Nah. His mind is on a different level.
Yeah. He ain't easy at all. So it's a big bad tune. I can tell you that it's a very big bad tune.
Cool.
And then I'm also working on some other stuff in terms of diversifying the brand that is ALISON HINDS. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to have some ALISON HINDS branded masks that they're available on Caribbean Apparel's, the Caribbean Apparel site. So Caribbean Apparel has an IG page, but they also have a website as well. So you could go to the website and you can look for my picture and you will find my ALISON HINDS mask there. It has my it's a black mask with my logo on the front.
So
and
guys
I'm
pick up
looking
your
at
Ali masks.
Yes, your Ali masks. And I'm looking at diversifying into beauty and into some merchandising and that kind of stuff, because I didn't really have the opportunity because I was touring so much to really kind of focus on stuff like that. So now I have that time to be able to do that. So I'm working on stuff, working on things, but music is gonna come. I'm just not rushing at this point.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But let me ask you all a question though. Let me interview the interviewers.
No problem.
All right,
no
go
problem.
ahead. We're ready. I mean, it's a chit chat, so you're supposed to ask us questions too, eh?
It's true. What do you think, because y'all are still on lockdown up until this point, and I understand that the PM will speak to the country this Saturday
Hopefully,
about what's going to happen going forward, if it's going to be extended or not, or whatever. What, because you're there, what do you think Christmas is going to look like in Trinidad 2020?
Yeah, what's so funny? You just asked this question, and somebody just was like, Ali, have you ever considered doing a parang?
It's Rome. Okay.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like it's gonna be a very different Christmas. Trinis like to go house to house for Christmas, and we always with everybody in big groups for Christmas is our real friends and family vibe, and we can't do that this year.
Yeah, I feel as though it's just gonna be a whole lot of virtual, using these platforms and connecting digitally, and it I think slowly but surely it has become our new normal, as in we are now a bit more comfortable in front of screens, and seeing and meeting people, whether it's from school to little interviews like these. I feel as though we are slowly but surely we kind of becoming accustomed to this, to the point where when things eventually go back to normal, whether it's 1 day from now, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, or 2 years from now, I don't think it will ever really go back to normal.
I'm not sure. I feel maybe we may get accustomed to this new normal, and it may actually be a part of our everyday life.
Because there are many positives in this new normal. I mean,
Yeah.
we have to look at it holistically and be like, yeah, there are positives as far as us using technology, but we still don't want to lose touch with actual human interaction. And I guess that's what physical and social distancing has kind of robbed us of. The actual a bunks, a hug, a kiss, or whatever
Plus,
it is. So
I feel like we're gonna miss being able to get, like random food from friends and family. Like everybody's just drop some pastel or give you a little ham and hops, or give you, a little bit of turkey or something, or sorrel and stuff like that. Or unless you get it, you're just sanitizing it down, right? True. But I think it's gonna be different. It's gonna be an adjustment for all of us.
But I think a lot of home shopping will be done too. A lot of home shopping and people just dropping off gifts or giving off
online
gifts.
shopping and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing is, human beings we're social creatures. So we're gonna work with this for now because we don't really have a choice, so we're gonna work with it. But I do believe that people already are and have been craving that social interaction, that face-to-face.
Yeah.
Okay, I might not be able to hug you, but at least we could do a little elbow bounce, and we could, people in general, human beings are social creatures. And so when at some point we have to get to some semblance of normality. Maybe the streaming will continue to be a part of what we do, but I do believe that people are going to want to get out.
Come back
People
out.
are going to want
Yeah.
to get outside. They're going to want to, just to be outside, just to hang with family and friends,
And they'll be craving that interaction for sure.
Exactly. As I said, because of where Barbados is right now, and let's hope we can stay this way, we're able to have small events. We're able to, you could go out to dinner, you can go to a lounge and line with friends, but we have protocols, and since since this cluster has happened, people have kind of they're like reinforcing protocols, because you start to relax and you start to get a little complacent and you start to so I think like businesses and companies and so on are having I did see a friend of mine that owns a business here. He had his staff all together and just reiterating to people, listen, these protocols are in place for a reason. Whether you believe it is real or is not or whatever, the point is that these protocols are in place and all you need to do is follow. Wear a mask or a face shield. I had bought a face shield for my daughter and I ended up using it. So we need to buy a couple more face shields. But face shields are good too, because especially like if I'm wearing makeup and stuff, the mask don't always be the cute thing. So the shield still works and keeps the makeup intact. That's just a tip for the ladies.
Yeah.
So, continue to do the temperature checks, continue to, the sanitizing, have your sanitizer, your own personal sanitizer with you. Just do everything that we're supposed to do, because it helps, it helps to at least try to restrict the passing of the virus, So it's like just do the thing now, and all your Trini don't have no kind of discipline. You don't have no discipline.
Yeah, so we're trying to build that. We're trying to build back that as a nation.
Yeah, we need to listen.
Sure, they will. So everybody, please, it's only for the faster we get into everything, the faster we can get through everything. And that's what we're trying to say. Right?
Yeah.
So Ali, thanks so much. Thank you so much for joining with us and chit-chatting with us. You know,
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. It was fun.
You know, we didn't even reach any Marshall stories.
Yeah, boy. Oh gosh. we had to do that till the next time we invite her on Chit Chat.
That'll be the next time.
Yeah.
But I have to give you one more dad joke.
Oh gosh, yeah, we need a joke before you go. I mean, we gotta kick back off the steel jokes, Ali. Yeah.
So, what do you call it when Batman skips church?
What do you call it when Batman skips church? What do you call it when Batman skips church?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Christian Bale.
Nah, we can't condone that.
That was a good one, Simmo.
We can't.
He's fight, we don't.
Alright. Take a.
He fights it, we don't.
Oh gosh.
That was a good one.
Christian
Bale.
Oh gosh. Alright, thank you so much, Alison.
Oh gosh, thanks so much, Ali.
Thank you.
Lots of
You're
love.
very welcome. And thank you, Anna. Thank you, Simmo. Thank you. This was really fun. I really did enjoy it. And invite me back soon, man. Soon.
Yes, I feel so. We had to have a part 2. Ali had to come with all your jokes, sir. I feel we might have to invite your husband to join in with
Yes,
jokes next time.
And make sure Simone have some better dad jokes and some steel jokes ready.
Listen,
Okay.
I just want to know if we have a confirmation for that when we having our artists all inclusive. If you're bringing this macaroni pie, that's what I want to know.
That's what we need to know.
Once we get macaroni pie, anything could happen.
I bring in macaroni pie. That's no problem.
All right, cool.
That easy. I bring in macaroni pie.
All right, thank you so much, Ali.
Thanks so much, Ali.
Y'all could screenshot us. Ali, just wave and just let's do a little screenshot.
Yeah.
And tag us up, tag Alison on Instagram, and tag us
Yes,
up.
yes, do that.
Follow
Find me
up.
on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all of that.
All right.
All right, Ali.
Thank
Thanks
you
so much. Bye, Ali.
All right, love you.
Bye.
Lots of love. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, guys. So we're here. We're on Chit Chat. What's going on?
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. So thank you so much, everybody. I mean, of course, Ali was amazing there. She was amazing there with regards to giving us those stories. Ali and that pepper story, boy.
Yeah, boy. Way, boy.
That pepper story was a whole scene. That Big Rich and that pepper story was a whole crazy scene there.
Oh gosh, yeah, boy. We had some fun there with Ali for sure. Thanks so much to Ali. She's always a sweetheart. And this is why we do this Chit Chat for you guys, so you guys could actually talk to some of your favorite artists, get to see them on a more personal level, and just have some fun with them. And we do it every Monday, 8 p.m. Shout out to everybody who's still here. Keep sharing the video, guys. You know what? Let me jump into the steel joke segment.
We have more steel jokes.
We have more steel jokes that was submitted by you guys. So let me see if you all could top some of the jokes that I have. Right. Simmo, what happens when an egg laughs?
What happens when an egg laughs? What happens when an egg laughs? I don't know. What happens?
It cracks up.
Oh gosh. And I know steel jokes. Alright, shouts to Kadeen Alima. She was like, hey Dijana, you wanna hear a dirty joke?
Let me hear this dirty joke.
A horse jumps into mud.
Oh, they're ridiculous, yes.
And then you wanna hear another dirty joke?
Let me hear.
This is actually somebody actually replied this in the comments. Who's this boy? This was Julie. Julie was like, hey, you wanna hear another dirty joke? He took a bath with Bubbles. But Bubbles is a girl. Oh gosh, that was a really dirty joke, people.
All ridiculous, all ridiculous. Simmo, what does a mermaid wear to math class?
What does a mermaid wear to math class? What does a
mermaid wear to math class?
A calculator.
I know.
I don't know. Tell me what.
And algebra. Get it? Like an algebra. Oh gosh. How I get crickets? That wasn't a crickets joke, man.
An algebra.
Bra.
Oh, gosh, DJ. Gosh.
What do you call a dog that barks underwater?
A dog that barks underwater would be a barker.
A dog that barks underwater.
A bark. Doesn't shark bark? No.
No. What do you call a dog, guys, that barks underwater?
What?
A subwoofer. A subwoofer.
Oh my goodness, a subwoofer is there? Yeah, nah, that's funny. That's funny. Shouts to who's this here boy? Shouts to top fan Marie Melissa Dip. She's like, what's the difference between men and women?
What's the difference between
Men and women.
I don't know.
Well, apparently, a woman wants one man to satisfy her every need, and a man wants every woman to satisfy his one need. Wow. Marie.
Listen, huh?
Marie, please, come on, let's have some behavior, please. Let's have some behavior.
Simmo, why didn't they play cards on Noah's deck? Sorry, Noah's Ark. Oh gosh, I almost messed up the joke there, boy.
Why didn't they play cards?
On Noah's Ark.
Because they only had two or something in the deck?
No, why didn't they play cards on Noah's Ark?
Why?
Because Noah sat on the deck.
Sugenki asks Anna, what is dry and wet at the same time?
What is dry and wet at the same time? I don't know.
A washing machine.
I can't deal with all though. I can't deal with all that. Simmo, why do hamburgers go to the gym?
Why do hamburgers go to the gym? Why would a hamburger go to the gym, boy? To get off his sides?
No.
No.
Why do hamburgers go to the gym?
Why?
To get better buns. Lenny, how you can tell me is real crickets to me tonight? What's going on with all you? How come I find I get real crickets in these comments, boy?
Anna, you know why ants never get sick?
Why do ants never get sick? I don't know.
Like ants, like batchak and thing. You know why they never get sick? Because they have antibodies. So who gave me shout out to people when they give me a joke? Yes, that
Who's
was shout to Ken Morton Virasamy. Shout to Ken.
Shout to Ken with that one. Simmo, what do you call two pennies that understand each other?
Two pennies that understand each other. I don't know.
What do you call two pennies that understand each other?
What?
Common sense.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Wow, Anna, wow, you're taking these jokes to the next level here.
Yeah.
Some next
Simmo,
level jokes.
I'll give you two more for the day. So I'll give you one right now. What did the shoe say to the other shoe?
What did the shoe say to the other shoe?
What did the shoe say to the other shoe?
Don't kick me.
No, what did the shoe say to the other shoe? You're my soulmate. Get it? Soulmate. What do you mean?
Soulmate.
Soulmate.
Oh, gosh. This is ridiculous. Shouts to, we have some real jokes here. Shouts to Jaron. Jaron is like, Anna, did you hear the joke about the bed?
Did I hear the joke about the bed?
He didn't make it up yet. What did the NFL coach say to the vending machine?
What did
The NFL coach say to the vending machine?
I don't know.
I want my quarterback.
Give our next one there, Simmo. May have a good one.
Sabila said, Anna, what do you call an eggplant killer?
An eggplant killer.
What do you call an eggplant killer?
Eggplant killer? I don't know.
Bygone choker.
Bygone choker, yes.
Oh my goodness.
I can't even tell you that. Let me give you one more. Why don't some couples go to the gym?
Why don't some couples go to the gym? Guess they rather go to the gym.
No, Simmo. Why don't some couples go to the gym?
Why don't some couples go to the gym? Because they don't want to work it out.
Gosh, man, because some relationships don't work out.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a good one, right?
Yeah.
That was a good final joke there.
That was a funny one. All right, so folks, thank you so much. This has been Chit Chat for today. We just under 2 hours of chit chatting. This is just basically to release the stress that's going on in the world. I mean, I know a lot of people in Trinidad here. It's been budget day in the US. The president has COVID-19. We just want to just take away all the stress. And we're so happy that we could touch base with ALISON HINDS there. Shout out to the whole Barbados crew.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight and who shared the video, who commented, who liked, and we'll catch you guys on Friday for Friday Night Live. I always like to say 8 p.m, but it's not 8 p.m. Let me make it 8-ish, so closer to 8:30.
8-ish.
We love you guys so much. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at DJ Anna Music, and let me see if I can find it for you to make it a little easier here for them, Simmo. Oh gosh, Simmo, I'm trying to find where it's going and I can't find it. It is. Okay, so don't forget to follow me on the IG at DJ Anna Music. You seen it there?
And tag, screenshot and tag. I know you guys would have seen when ALISON was on.
Yeah.
Screenshot us and tag us and we'll repost you guys.
And follow Ultra Simmo on the IG at Ultra Simmo.
I mean, if you think that I won the steel jokes competition there, I mean,
Simmo, you won the steel joke competition with everybody else jokes.
that was the people versus
It's
DJ
the people
Anna.
versus DJ Anna today. You know what? Next week it should be the people versus Ultra Simmo. So don't forget, I'm gonna put up the graphic again this week. And when you see the graphic, just comment below your steel jokes, and we'll do it next week Monday. And also, if there's a particular guest that you want to see on Chit Chat, feel free to comment as well and let us know. But until next time, we'll catch you guys on Friday. Lots of love. Bye guys. Thanks so much.
Love you.
Love
Bye.
you.
Subscribe, follow, everything. This. And go on YouTube now and watch a video of Friday Night Live.
Bye guys.